gotta take all day to get there. Let's go.
Probably.
Oh, I'm sorry. I introduced him wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the white Flavor Flav.
Ah, look at that thing.
What is up, y'all? What is up? I am the Flavor Flav. I am a rapper, and I'm here to challenge Ty Dollar Bill, y'all. What's up, Ty Dollar? They didn't tell you there was going to be a 30-year-old white rapper here, did they? I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I did have a rap show recently. I was at Funkin' Waffles about a month ago, and when they approached me to do this show, I said, you know that I'm white, right? That was the first thing I said. The second thing I said was, you know that I'm 38, right? I'm an old white guy. Well, that gave me a better perspective. Yeah, because these young rappers coming up, they're always looking behind them, looking for the new pups coming up. They gotta look in front of them at us old-ass white guys that are out in front of them. All up on the tree, like holding on, like as soon as we see them, we're like, oh. Good. I ain't tired. I ain't tired. I didn't see very many of my friends there, though. I had a couple there, and by the end of the show, I sort of figured out why. Because all my friends, you know, I got white and black friends, but we're all old. Most of them are parents. Most of them have families, jobs, responsibilities. And besides me and the pothead guitarist that I brought, everyone else was like 22 and black and had a gun and cocaine on them. I didn't realize that was why that was going to happen. Because a lot of my friends are very supportive of my music. Many of my friends support my music. They say, Tone C, we love what you're doing. All right, that's a lie. Not many. But a few of them like it. There's a few that have said, you're going to be good someday if you keep practicing a lot. Maybe by the time we get to our 50th reunion, you can do a show or something. I'm shooting for it. Whatever. I started late. I'm a late bloomer. Right. But they're still good friends. There were, my friend Candy was there, she's black, and I could not see her until the lights came up at the end of the show. I was like, Candy! Thanks for coming. But I did have two white friends that came, and if any of my other white friends try to tell me they were there, I'm going to tell you what, you're lying, because I sort of noticed. Hello, I saw them coming in like it was the cream coming in for the Oreo cookie. I was like, there's two people like me! That must be what it's like to be black in this country, to be the minority. You're always by yourself or whatever, except if, you know, I was a black woman, I'm pretty sure there'd be some white guys that still want to have sex with me. But as a white man living in the ghetto, I can't get a single black woman to have sex with me. And they all get my jokes, they laugh. They like when I help with the, you know, the lawn, smacking the kids. I'm like, oh, that's not your son, I'm sorry. I was just smacking kids, man. That's what Grandma said to do. I tried. I tried. So I got good friends. I understand now why they couldn't come to the show. I also have good family. I'm working 3 jobs right now. Actually, this will be my 3rd gig in a row where I like make $5 or $6. So technically, this is my 4th job. So I'm pretty psyched. And I'm relatively broke. And what that means, basically, is there are no more relatives that I can borrow money from. Because I try. Believe me, I try. I recently realized when I was at the bar that I need to start buying some new clothes. If you have your friends come into the bar and they want to give you like a high five and this happens, you know your shirt's too old. And then what's worse is if you can feel your fat jiggle. I hate when my fat jiggles. Especially when I'm driving in the car, I'm doing nothing, right? I'm totally motionless almost, except for, you know, texting and doing other things, paying attention, and then your fat starts jiggling against your will. That's when you got a problem, man. You got a problem. I'm not even doing anything when my fat's jiggling. So I try to work out, because I'm single. Try to work out. I like to play basketball. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite way to work out. We got any basketball players in the audience? Yeah, there's a lot of short white people. I like to check out the crowd beforehand. Even though I got 2 broken knees, I probably could take most of you. But basketball, I'm finding out, is very hard on my joints. It's very severe, because what will happen is I'll roll a couple joints before I go play. And then, you know, you got to put them in your sock, you got to put them in your waistband, They're fucking ruined by the end of the game, man. It's very hard on the joints. So you gotta do it for dating. Just started dating again. It's been, I don't even pay attention to, how long ago me and my girlfriend broke up, but if I had to guess, I'd say 142 days, 17 hours, 16 minutes, and let me check my stopwatch. 37, 8, 9 seconds. So I'm on the dating scene, and it's hard, because I'm kind of broke. So, and I also have a problem drinking. I'm not like most Irish alcoholics where they drink too much. My problem is I pee too much. And it's been with me ever since I was a kid. If I swallow a drop of Listerine by mistake, I gotta go take a piss. And that sucked when you're in college and you're at the penny till you pee parties. And I walk in there, I've already had a 12-pack. Why can't we do a penny till you pee bong parties? Because you know damn well when you're ripping a bong, you can hold that in even when you're almost dying. You're like, oh. You hold that bong in, man. I can hold that in much better than my bladder. Shit. So at my last date, nice girl, going real well. I liked her, but like I said, I had a couple drinks, and I also had a spinach dip, so I had to go and check myself and relieve myself. So going to the bathroom, and the first thing I noticed is different light. It's a lot like this. There's this weird light up in the corner, and I hear strange noises coming out in front of me. So I'm checking myself out in the mirror, and gotta do all these different angles to make sure I still look like I did when I left the house. And I see this little flicker under my nose. It's like keep moving back and forth. I'm like, what is that? Is that an illusion? It's not. I get close, I got a nose hair. And it's different for me when I date, because I'm kind of sexy. And I'm tall, and I'm funny, and I'm sensitive. So a first date for me, there's a chance I'm gonna get laid. If I want to. Which I don't always want to. I'm kind of scared. My dad taught me when I was young, you don't go poking your nose around in dark holes. I'm scared of dark holes. And how do you know you're doing a good job with a dark hole? Is when you can no longer breathe because they're suffocating you. It's very traumatic. You know you're doing a good job when you're about to asphyxiate and die. It's terrible. So, I'm in the bathroom, I see this long nose hair I got, and I gotta make it first of all I freak out. I'm like, I hope it was slicked up this whole time. I hope it was slicked up and no one saw it, because I'm taller. I look down on most people. I can see most of your ladies' breasts, and you can see my nose hair. It's sort of a social contract. Don't look at my nose hair, I won't look at your breasts. Wink, wink, guys. You know what I'm saying? So I make the call. I'm like, I gotta do this like a battle time field decision. I gotta make a pluck. Sounds just like Tom and Jerry. It hurts like a motherfucker. I don't know, some people like to trim it or whatever, but I pluck everything because the trimmer sort of, once I shave my private parts of my chest for a girl, and when it grows back, it's all scratchy, and that's what the trimmer felt like for me. So I pluck it, and by the time I get out to the bar for the date, I see my nose is running, my eyes are watery, I'm sniffling like this. She thinks I'm on cocaine in the bathroom. She thinks I'm doing cocaine. And the funny part is she didn't get mad at me for doing cocaine. She get mad at me because I wasn't really doing cocaine. I didn't have any cocaine to share with her. And that's what got her mad. So that didn't really work out. Like, lady, I quit cocaine. I quit pot, mostly. I quit masturbating. I quit having group anal on the weekends. Get my life together. Trying to get my life together. Got any single ladies here? any bi-curious fellas? I'm not bi-curious, but I have realized, just as part of therapy, I am Brad-curious. And what that means is if it was just me, Brad Pitt, a bottle of tequila at the end of the world, we might have a chance to repopulate and save us all. He's a good-looking motherfucker. My mom got me into him. I also like Jennifer Aniston, so it's not like I'm weird or anything. I think she's hilarious. You can't go to a Jennifer Aniston, you can't ask your girlfriend to go to a Jennifer Aniston movie. Like, honey, I think she's talented. Like, yeah, right, motherfucker. That's why she'll never be a star at the box office, because no woman is letting her man go see that movie. Nothing like, a 10-foot size of Jennifer Aniston boobs on the screen, and your man's looking at it for the whole hour and 45 minutes. Then you go home and have sex, and, well, it's with Jen. No doubt. So I have 3 jobs, because it's just hard to make a living out there. My day job, I'm the business manager you just don't have the money to pay me. I pay the bills, so I'm only working about 12 hours. I got some new jobs. My day job's pretty funny. It was affecting me while I was practicing for the rap show, because I had to practice all the time. I do write raps. I had to listen to music all the time coming out of my desk at work. It's like, yo, motherfucker, yo, fuck motherfucking bitches, fuck you. Just coming out. And it was starting to affect me at work because I answered the phone one day where I'm the business manager, I'm the top employee, and I said, thank you for calling the corporation. This is Anthony Corcoran speaking. How the fuck can I help you, bitches? What the fuck is up? Hello? I know you didn't just hang up on me, motherfucker. They did. And then the owners came in, and it's a minority business entity, and that means they're black guys that own the company. I'm like the token white guy. And they were like, hey, what's up, Tone? And I was like, what's up, my niggas? What's up? But they know that I'm crazy. So I had to get this GPS for my new job where I deliver packages. I deliver blood in the middle of the night for emergencies. And once they give me that blood, I'm as important as a motherfucking doctor. You give me that blood, except the doctor will never hold up the family in the emergency room and say, I need another $50 or this blood's not getting delivered. But I will, because times are tough. So I had to get a GPS. And I turned on the GPS, and it's a female voice. And I don't know about you fellas, and no offense to you ladies, I love ladies. If I wanted a woman to tell me how to drive and where to go, I'd probably still have a successful marriage going on and wouldn't be divorced. The next thing I turn it on, it's a robot voice. And being a 38-year-old, sci-fi nerd, what we've been raised to believe is that robots are going to take over the fucking world. And every time I turn it on, I'm helping it get a little smarter. The next thing is it's got a British accent, and I'm Irish, and half Irish, my top half, if you're wondering. Yes, not the bottom half. I have a normal size penis. Although it's red, it's very red like Irish on my nose. So I got a limey Terminator bitch telling me how to drive, and I'm like, this is not gonna happen. So I go to my trusty iPhone, got my program, it's a voice modulation program, but I don't want to spend $5 for it, so I just got the free one, and it comes up on random every time. The first time I had to go to Watertown, I punched it in. First voice comes up, it's Oriental. It goes, Watertown! I'm like, oh shit, this is going to be horrible. It's going to tell me to turn at the last second. I'm going to be swerving all over the fucking road. I'm going to end up getting a drop down, super fat exhaust, spiked hair. I give it a shot, so I start typing in the address. It's 110, and I only get as far as 11. So I hit 1, and then I hit 1 again, and it goes, number one chicken fried rice! Just yelled out. I couldn't handle it. I switched the button. It comes up on the black station because all of a sudden there's beats coming out. It's like, down, 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 lean back. Down, 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 down. Where do you want to go? And I said, Watertown. I said, Watertism! We're gonna lean back. We're gonna go up here to the left. But then halfway down my block, because I live in the ghetto, they started yelling at the hoochies out on the corner. I'm gonna get in trouble for that shit. So I switched it one last time, and all of a sudden it goes, where the fuck do you want to go, eh? And I go, I type in Watertown. Watertown, they better have drinks up there. And I'm thinking it's Irish, because I'm half Irish, but it's actually Scottish. Because it says, hold on to your britches if you're wearing any, because I like to drive fast. And it turns out I wasn't wearing any. You can find me on Facebook, Tony Corcoran, or Tone C. Thanks for coming out. My name's Tone C.
Yeah, give it up for Tone C. The whitest white guy. And you know, when your penis is red, that is called herpes, Tone. Good call. Anybody drunk yet? Anyone?
Anyone? What the heck was that?
Make sure you guys are going to see Julie at the bar, and make sure you check out the concessions. We're going to keep